What's going on here, everyone? Jonolicious back for the video for your entertainment viewing consumption. Oh man, Dynamite, AEW Dynamite. I literally got done watching it like a few hours ago. How do I feel about the show? Was it as bad as last week's show? No, it wasn't. This was still bad. Don't get me wrong. This was not a good show. This was not a good show. This show was carried by the in-ring fantastic matches that happened on this show. We're going to get started with Shelton versus motherfucking Kyle Fletcher. I liked the match. I thought that match was fantastic, but Tony Khan, we have issues here. You're using the Continental Classic to shield the shortcomings of the show, to shield the, what's the word I'm looking for? The issues of the show. You're using the Continental Classic to not tell stories. That is more likely the true reason why he created this shit. So he can have an excuse to not actually put together a compelling storyline to get the audience invested. I didn't give a fuck about anything going on in the show. And it's sad because there was things I liked in this show. There was. Again, there was more bad than good. Because it's Dynamite. It's Tony Khan. He doesn't know what the fuck he was doing. What's the rating? Excuse me. For this week again, what's the rating? 588,000. And NXT have 593,000. And we're going to get to that in the ratings review video that I'm about to record right after I'm done with my Dynamite review, okay? So let's get started with Dynamite. I actually was looking forward to a match on Dynamite. Yes. We opened up with Shelton Benjamin.
Shelton Benjamin coming to the ring,
coming out with the Hurt Syndicate. They welcome to the ring, and the crowd loves Shelton Benjamin. He is over as Rover. They love Shelton. The crowd today woke up. Like, this is the best Dynamite crowd we've had in months. Now, don't get me wrong. They were dead for most of the fucking show. But for this match specifically, they were alive. This felt like an actual audience for once. I was shocked. Fletcher comes out. I'm low-key fucking with Fletcher's theme.
Tremendous point. You have a ton of insights.
It sounds like something out of Doom Eternal. I really like it. Callis speaks for all of us. We need to get Shivani the fuck off commentary.
I'd like to see you banned from commentary.
Yeah, I know you. Ha-ha.
Match begins. Shelton force pushes Fletcher. They all chant, Kyle Fletcher sucks. My friend Mark hates Fletcher because Fletcher's dating Sky Blue. So I'm sure he's going to love this. The crowd is alive.
Seemingly, to echo your point, Don, Shelton Benjamin purpose-built.
Shelton gets beat up by Fletcher, and Fletcher gets max heat. I want to say something about this fucking match. Fletcher was getting more heat and more boos than Jon Moxley ever has.
Swerve Strickland, Max Caster.
Ever since Moxley won that world title. Fletcher is a bigger, better, and greater heel than Jon Moxley. I'm not saying this to glaze Fletcher. I'm saying this because that's what the audience is telling me. That's what people on the internet are telling me. I see more people talk about Kyle Fletcher versus Shelton Benjamin than any other fuck shit Jon Moxley, the plumber, Mr. Clean, and the Dick Riders is getting up to. So, as I was saying, they start chanting Osprey is better. I'm like, God damn.
Upon us and the Continental Classic upon us. What a great combination. What a great.
They are getting on this nigga Fletcher's ass. The crowd is making a whole lot of noise. I was like, I hope it stays this way throughout the show. Spoiler alert, it does not. I'm going to put this right in here for my nigga Mark. Hold on.
Once again, I don't think you're risking the double count out here. I agree with that.
Phallus says, why are people bullying and booing Fletcher? It's because he's a heel, nigga. That's why. Fletcher goes Green Goblin mode.
Oh, so close as it gets right there.
Seems to be frustrated right now, though.
Feet, but he
Shelton then enters Fletcher into Suplex City.
German suplexes.
Fletcher then cheats to beat Shelton Benjamin because I knew Fletcher was going to win. He was the right choice to win. He's younger. He's the future of the company. And Shelton can get his win back later. But I was like, how are they going to protect Shelton? That is what I was, worried about. But he uses the ropes to pin Shelton.
Look at this.
The ref didn't see it because the ref is a fucking tard. There's many moments in this show where the refs are just brain dead. AEW has the worst refs, period. And it's just how they book them. They're fucking stupid. There's many times in this show when interference happens or fuck shit happens that the ref should have caught it, but he didn't. So fucking stupid, man. I'm getting mad already. I'm getting mad. Fletcher and Fallon then run away like little hoes, especially Fallon. He does a hilarious little run. Genius finish. I don't believe Tony Khan came up with this finish. I really don't, because this was a fantastic match. Match of the night. I would love to see these guys run it back later on in the Continental Classic. Give them a best of 7. Shelton was over as fuck. He is literally the top babyface in the company currently right now. Considering the reactions that I got, they protected Shelton the right way. Fletcher is getting top-level heel heat more than Jon Moxley, as I said before. I think it's clear who Tony Khan should push as the #1 heel in the company. It should be Kyle Fletcher. I see great potential in him. And him and Shelton worked a fantastic match. After this, after me praising, see, sickos, I like something from AEW Dynamite. I'm praising something from AEW Dynamite. Don't get used to it, because after this, the show goes fucking downhill. Hook comes out. Hook. I'm like, okay. He got a little reaction. I'm like, let's see if Hook's promo game has gotten better. Nope. Still terrible. Listen, y'all.
So you want to fight me in a couple weeks in New York City?
I don't hate Hook. In-ring Hook is fine. But he has the worst promo game I have ever heard, period. Ricochet has better promos than Hook, and I never thought that was possible. Better than fucking Hook. Hook comes across as so forced, like he doesn't believe in what he's saying, like he's about to cry, and it's not working. He's like if Eminem wasn't good at rapping and tried to become a wrestler.
I'd rather fight your father at Hammerstein Ballroom and leave him in worse condition than my father was left in by you guys.
That's the best way to describe how Hook fucking sounds. Cage comes out, thank God. I'm like, oh my God, we're actually getting some more good shit? Finally. And I said, never mind. I thought we were finna get a promo between Hook and Cage. The El Stupido Niños, a.k.a. Cage's little fucking dumb kids, come out. Pip Sabian and Nick Plain. They attack Hook from behind. Toucan Sam tries to attack Hook, a.k.a. Nick Plain, but he breaks free and buries Pip's servant. Cage attacks Hook with those dumb sons. Cage beats up Captain Hook some more, and then they concerto his arm, and that's it. I don't care. I don't care. This Hook storyline is not interesting to me. It's not. I don't give a fuck. Mercedes! Yay! A Mercedes promo. I care. She's so fucking annoying. Jesus Christ. Mercedes gets mad at Renee for mentioning Camille.
Didn't I tell you not to speak of that name ever again? Are you obsessed with Camille? Look, everybody knows Camille.
Because she's buried. We're not seeing Camille, more likely until her contract runs out and she finally jumps shit to NXT. She says Anna Jay stuck her nose where it doesn't belong, and she is the greatest TBS champion of all time. Hell no. That honor goes to Willow Nightingale and or Chris Statlander. Get your ass the fuck up out of here. And says we are getting Anna Tay versus Penelope Chrysler. Why? What the fuck? Why? That makes what's the story? Did you show Anna Jay and Penelope Chrysler running to each other backstage and maybe beefing with each other and challenging each other to a match? No. Mercedes comes through and announces it herself. This makes no sense. This makes zero fucking sense.
There's always a price to pay when you mess with Monet.
But thankfully, we cut from Mercedes to the Hurt Syndicate. The Hurt Syndicate pops up. MVP is scolding Shelton backstage for not finishing Fletcher off when he had the chance. A poor cuck bumps into Shelton, and his fate was sealed because the Hurt Syndicate start beating the shit out of him and the rest of security. So I'm like, oh, okay, damn. I'm like, all right, we're showing the Hurt Syndicate off like they're a threat. Shelton's getting pissed off. He's beating the shit out of everybody. These guys look like legitimate threats. Tony Khan, please center your company around these brothers. These brothers can save the company. Did you not hear the reaction Shelton Benjamin got during his match with Kyle Fletcher? Did you not hear how over he is? Fuck the Dick Riders. Fuck John Moxley. Have him drop the title and center the company around the Hurt Syndicate. Trust me, you will not regret it. They're beating up security, and I was enjoying the segment, but then I think they stepped on some production cables because I wasn't even able to see the end of the goddamn segment. The feed got cut off. The feed got cut off, and I wasn't able to see shit until washed Adam Cole come out. So I'm like, what the fuck? What happened to the Hurt Syndicate segment? I thought maybe it was my VOD that's fucking up. But I looked around and no, a lot more people actually experienced that. More amateur hour from AEW. Come on, TK. Really? You got all that damn money. You a billionaire and Zazlad's giving you $500 million and you can't afford some good production equipment? Get your ass out of here. Adam Cole comes out. I'm like, okay, what the hell is this? He comes out to a Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal. Oh, man. It's for MJ's Dumb Ring. It's for MJ's Dumb Ring. The last two remaining in this Battle Royal will face each other next week at Winter is Coming. Gee, man, I wonder who those last two people are going to be. Is it Cole and O'Reilly's Auto Parts? Since they are actually injected right now with the MJF storyline? I wonder. And the winner of that match will face MJF at World's End. So the last two remaining wrestlers in this Battle Royal will face each other next week. And then after that, they'll face MJF at World's End. Why not just set up Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly's Auto Parts? And whoever wins that match challenges MJF. Why no one cares about his dumb, stupid Dynamite bling ring. Dumb rules, a whole bunch of jobbers. The only people that matter is Cole and O'Reilly. Everyone else is a waste of goddamn space. I skipped this match. I got time for this bullshit. Though I saw a grandpa in the middle of the ring. I'm like, oh my God, who let the senior citizen wrestle in the middle of the ring? But no, it's like the Butcher. I was like, the Butcher? Who the fuck is that? Then I jogged my memory. I was like, oh, it's him? He's still employed? I'm shocked. This is an incomprehensible clusterfuck. Tony Khan. We gotta talk, brother. Listen, this exposes how dead most of the men's division really is. Scratch that. How dead the mid-card division truly is. The men's division is dead, period. But the mid-card division is just a joke. It's a fucking joke. Look at all the people in this Battle Royal. You don't care about anyone in here. You don't even care about Cole O'Reilly. The people who obviously were about to fucking win. Layla Gray. I think I saw Layla Gray. It's always nice to see Layla Gray on my television. Cole and O'Reilly's Auto Parts eliminate the Don Fallis guys. Oh, wow. I'm so shocked. The final two, and they win. I'm like, why even book this dumb clusterfuck to just set a match between them for Dynamite to determine who faces MJF? Just set the match for Winter is Coming. Have him do a promo in the middle of the ring on this Dynamite. Have Cole go over O'Reilly, because that's exactly what's going to happen. And you build towards MJF and Cole at World's End. And MJF should beat Adam Cole. I'm going to go into why I think MJF should win later. The Dynamite Diamond Ring should have nothing to do with this. It's stupid. No one gives a damn about the Dynamite Diamond Ring. What the hell? Julia Hart vignette. I was like, oh shit, it was a nice vignette. It was a good vignette. She says she's coming after Jamie because she wants to prove she's stronger than her.
And show how strong I am. Stronger than you.
I'm glad she's back, but we need a better reason for this feud, Tony. Okay? They should be in the ring cutting promos on each other right now. But instead, you're just so damn lazy. You're just on a vignette craze. Vignettes are great, but we got to get these people in the ring so they can interact with each other, so they can start building some interest in the feud. Why do you think no one gives a shit about MJF and Adam Cole right now? Because MJF isn't around to build the feud. He's not actually physically at the show. He's at a movie set filming fucking vignettes because he's too lazy to come perform. He doesn't want to show up in AEW. He knows AEW fucking sucks right now. It's not worth his time. Oh my God. Oh, the Acclaimed. Oh God. Cancer Max Caster's being cancerous yet again. Renee comes through and acts is everything good with the Acclaim. Gunn says Caster is going off the deep end. He is. He sucks. And he's being influenced by MVP. He is not the best wrestler alive, by the way, Billy Gunn.
Yes, you're the best wrestler alive.
You got that wrong. Hell no. Bowens tells Caster to prove that he's actually the best wrestler alive. And Caster, I guess, gets hyped up. God, he fucking sucks.
You call yourself the best wrestler alive? Go prove it.
Support, thank you. Hands in on 3, ready? Break it down. 1, 2, 3. Best wrestler alive. Woo!
I can see why you lost that, nigga. I can see why. With your damn little porno, fucking Dirty Sanchez trying to copy Dominic Mysterio. Get your ass up out of here, Max Caster. We then cut straight to the match. I did not skip this. Swerve Strickland versus Cancer Max Caster. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, man. Shucky ducky quack quack. I'm looking forward to this. I was like, please, Swerve. Please beat that light-skinned nigga's ass. Caster comes out rapping, dear God, end my suffering. Swerve gets tired of his trash bars and bum rushes him. Caster's beatdown is so satisfying. Probably the second best match of the show. This wasn't really a match. It was Swerve burying Max Cancer. Swerve gives this idiot multiple house calls.
But listen, drop kick and Max Cancer tonight.
1, 2, 3. Swerve wins. Let's do a best of 7. I want to see Swerve kick his ass more often. Every week. And let's do a best of 20. Let's do a best of 20 until Swerve gets back to the world title. Just have him come out and beat his ass for 10 minutes straight. Swerve stomp to Max Cancer. Oh, hell yeah. Swerve is spoiling us today. He came back into the ring to beat his ass. It was hilarious. You know, he botched a little bit. It's all good. And then he says he's not done with Bobby Lashley. I'm assuming we get the rematch at World's End and Swerve gets his win back. I'm assuming that's what happens. MJF vignette. Wow. Man, this man always finds a way to not show up to the shows, now doesn't he? When's the last time MJF was actually at Dynamite? Full Gear don't count, that's a pay-per-view. I mean physically at Dynamite, cutting promos, interacting with people. The storyline is going nowhere. If I'm you, Tony Khan, I'm ending the storyline next week. We get MJF and Adam Cole in the ring next week. MJF wins, we end the storyline, we'll move forward because this shit sucks dick. Another segment from a movie set. He says him and Cole were white hot as a tag team and questions why Cole betrayed him. I'm thinking the same thing, literally. He says he had zero proof that MJF was going to turn on him and says because of him, he is ruining his relationships with his friends by coming after him. That's true. He says Cole is the sole reason why Moxley is world champion and is ruling with an iron fist. Iron fist in quotations because he ain't really ruined shit. No, he's taking the ratings. He's not ruining anything, MJF, but nice try. Says he's sick of Cole and says he is actually the villain. He's right.
And I'm sick of it. I am sick of you walking around pretending you're the hero when really you're the villain.
He's right. MJF isn't the bad guy here. He was betrayed by Adam Cole. MJF was never going to betray Cole, but Cole betrayed him. Why the fuck would I back Adam Cole? Why would I do that? See, it's the logic. Do you have anyone in the creative team fucking analyzing the fucking script to this shit? Hey, Tony, this makes no sense. MJF should be the babyface. Cole should be the heel. Considering what happened last year at World's End. I know. They should be the bad. You're wrong. That's exactly what the fuck's going on in there. I honestly think everyone's doing below in the creative team. There's no way. There's no way. Considering the ratings, I believe that. So, says he's sick of Cole running around acting like he's the hero. When he's actually the true villain, he's right. The storyline makes no sense. Let's wrap this up, Tony. Let's wrap this up. Jay White versus Pac. I didn't really watch this match. I don't care. If it's Dick Riders related, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I can't force myself to care about possibly the worst storyline going on right now in wrestling. What is this, AEW's second takeover storyline of the year? Because the one with the Young Bucks fucking failed because they dropped the ball because they didn't plan that storyline out. So that failed. Now they're doing the Dick Riders takeover storyline, and this is failing because they didn't plan it out. Do you think Tony Khan, the creative team, knows who's going to dethrone Jon Moxley, or they're just winging it? They're winging it. There's no direction. There's no vision. It's random shit every fucking week thrown together by Jon Moxley's crazy ass fucking weed. He got to be high. I know you smoke weed, Jon Moxley, because I saw you hitting a blunt from like a nigga's music video one time. Get off the weed, Moxley, and book this shit sober. Holy shit, I can't stand this goddamn storyline. I like Jay White, and I like Pac. And Pac comes out really useless, by the way. I'm trying to care because both guys are great, but the story back in the match is terrible and uninteresting. I'm spending more time playing on my Xbox than watching Dynamite. That's not good. Useless, pulls, and Marina interferes and beats up White. AEW's refs is just disgusting. Their refs in AEW is terrible. The crowd is dead for most of the match.
Jay White being compressed in the arms of Pac.
There's a cool sequence that happened. These guys can go, but I wish it was for a championship and a better storyline. Yuta interferes behind the ref's back. Again, this interference shit is fucking played out. Gives him Busaiku knee behind the ref's back to White. But White no-sells it and hits the Blade Runner out of nowhere for the pin. So what was the point of Wheeler interfering in the match if White was going to win anyway? Pac shouldn't be losing at all. He's a part of the biggest heel faction in the fucking company. No one in that group should be taking pins currently. If they do, you got to protect him. You got to protect him. You can't have Pac cheat, have Wheeler Yuta beat up Jay White. Jay White just no-sells useless and beats Pac anyway. It makes no sense. It makes no fucking sense. So he then gives Wheeler Yuta a Blade Runner. Marina interferes, show up. I was like, oh man, I wonder if Jon Moxley's going to show up and beat up the babyface again. And that's exactly what happens. The plumber shows up and attacks White from behind. The ratings killer is back. He's back to seize the superstation and drain all the good ratings away. That's exactly what's going on. If you're wondering why the ratings are so fucked up this week from Dynamite and why it's going to continue to be fucked up, blame Moxley. Moxley starts biting Jay White. I'm like, is he hungry?
Destruction continuing.
Is he high as hell again? Do you have the munchies, Moxley? Go get your ass some 5-star. Okay, some 5-star. I meant to say some goddamn In-N-Out. Yeah, go get you some goddamn In-N-Out. All right? Go get you something to eat, Moxley. He beats down White. It's boring garbage. Hangnail comes out. Gets a great reaction. This crowd can be alive when they want to, when there's people they actually care about. Paige is getting bigger pops than the world champion.
And you know what?
I think it's time to take the title off Jon Moxley. Moxley Hangman face off, and Tangerine Cassidy returns. I was like, are they just going to forget about Tangerine Cassidy? That's what I thought was going to happen. But no! He sneaks up behind Moxley and chokes him out. Hangman beats up Moxley. The Dick Riders try to help Moxley. They beat up Paige and White. Tangerine hits his Clementine punches on all of them, including Moxley. And then they, I guess, bury Moxley. White Blade Runners his ass. I'm like, well, I could actually watch Moxley get his ass beat all fucking day. Fuck Jon Moxley. He's ruining the goddamn company. And then Hangman gives him a buckshot lariat. So, looks like we're getting a fatal four-way at World's End between White, Paige, Cassidy, and Moxley. And Cage, Christian was lurking in the background for no reason. Tony, I am going to tell you how to book the World's End main event. There is only 2 people in this upcoming Fatal 4-Way that should win the world title, and that is Jay White and Hangman Adam Page. Tangerine Cassidy is only going to be in this match to take a pin. Moxley is not getting pinned. That's Tony Khan's boy. Jay White and Hangman are not getting pinned. Jay White pins Orange Cassidy, wins the world title, holds it for a few months, probably at Revolution, drops it to Hangman Adam Page. Hangman is world champion going into All In Texas. Swerve, when he's done with the Syndicate, goes, wins the Owen, challenges Hangman at All In. There you go. That's the main event. There you go. That's the main event, y'all. There you go. I just booked the perfect All In main event. There you go. You can't fuck this up, Tony. All you have to do is copy what I said, and World's End the main event might actually be worth a fucking damn. Moxley needs to drop the title. He needs to drop the championship. Every time we look at the quarter-by-quarter hour ratings, every time Moxley comes on screen, the ratings dip and drop. Every time. The reaction from Moxley is dead. Tangerine Cassidy, Page, and White get bigger reactions than him. It's time to take the championship off of him. World's End. Last year, the babyface's World End. That's why MJF lost the title. It fit with the name of the pay-per-view. This year, the heel, Jon Moxley's, his world ends, and he loses the world championship. Same with Mercedes. Same with Mariah. World's End needs to be a babyface revolution, where the majority of the champions coming out of that pay-per-view should be babyfaces. Come on. World's End should be the pay-per-view where you just reset everything going on to the new year. Mercedes drops the title to Willow or Stat. Mariah May drops the title to Thunder Rosa or Willow Nightingale. It's easy. Come on. Don't fuck this up. But you are. Oh, Jamie Hayter. What are they doing to my girl, man? What are they doing to my girl, Jamie? No, man. Looking like Daphne Blake from the 80s. She says Julia's mind games won't work on her, mate.
That doesn't work for me, mate.
It's Hulk Hogan fucking reference. Fuck Hulk Hogan. Lol, she showed up at the Wembley pre-show and has done nothing of note since then. She then says the Women's New Japan Cup means something to her, even though it shouldn't. Like, what are we doing, my girl Jamie? She says she's going to find Julia Hart and knock her out. She's losing to Julia. Julia Hart can't lose. Jamie can't lose. Why are we doing this match? Why? Julia should be looking to reclaim her TBS championship. She dropped it because she was injured, correct? Her main target should be Mercedes Monet. We should be setting up Mercedes versus Julia Hart at World's End, where Julia reclaims her title. What the fuck are we doing? The women's division is garbage. Fuck. Like, it's irritating, y'all, because I am just a regular wrestling fan, and I am booking better ideas for the women's division than Tony Khan is. Probably because I smoke weed instead of crack. Anyways, the fat old grandpa Jericho comes through, the AARP king himself. It's like a bootleg news shit. He calls himself the king of New York. I hope Eddie was still around so he could beat your ass for saying that. Eddie is the king of New York, not you, nigga. And is excited about Final Battle. I'm not. Promotes the show, gets us in the Hammerstein Ballroom, and promotes All in Texas. That will definitely be a sold-out show. Says if you want to find out who he's facing at Final Battle, watch Ring of Honor. Now, I'm good, nigga, and I'm going to save my audience the fucking time and torture. It's Matt Cardona. It's Matt Cardona. Don't watch that abomination of a show. I don't know what happened to Ring of Honor, man. I don't know. Ring of Honor used to be special. Ring of Honor used to be unique. And now we have a 50-something-year-old old white man with a beer belly and a caved-in chest as world champion. I don't get it. Bandido vignette. I actually kind of like this. This is cool. I don't know why we're not doing this for like Ray Phoenix and Ricky Starks. I don't give a shit about Bandido. More luchadors on the program won't fix the dying ratings, Tony. You need stars. You need characters and wrestlers that people give a shit about. Bandido won't help shit. It's supposed to be the Wild Wild West, but yet you see a normal civilian walking in the background. It's a well-shot segment, but should be for, like, Hobbs. I want to see a badass vignette for Hobbs. Hobbs saying, hey, here's my mission statement. I want a world title. I want a championship. Let's go. Nope, you give it to Bandido. Another damn luchador. Anna Jay versus Penelope Chrysler. Skip. I don't give a fuck. By the way, there was only one women's match on the show. If Triple H did this, there will be massive pussy-ass, bitch-made virgin outrage by the usuals on Twitter. But since it's AEW, it's fine. It's fine. Imagine Triple H books a one women's match on Raw or SmackDown. You fucking tards will lose your damn mind. Bitching on Twitter. But if Tony Khan does it, it's okay. I'm tired of the goddamn double standard. Chrysler, I looked over, I saw Penelope Chrysler. Penelope's actually not that bad. Anna Jay isn't bad. Penelope isn't bad. Both of these women should be in a interesting storyline, but this match is put together off some bullshit. That's exactly. There was no story behind this match. And Anna Jay has a better finisher than Mercedes. I swear to God. She pins Penelope. You know, personally, we should start building Penelope because Penelope she's better in ring than Anna Jay. We should have a feud between Anna Jay and Penelope Ford. I'm going to call her Penelope Ford this time. But next time you can call Penelope Chrysler, sis. Where Anna Jay can learn from Penelope and get a little bit more seasoned. That is what we should be doing. And whoever wins that feud challenges Mercedes for the championship. There you go. No. Let's just have them do a stupid random match that people won't give a goddamn about. So she wins. She then grabs the mic and tells Mercedes to get out to the ring. She is not good on the mic yet. She sounds like she's about to cry.
Mercedes, I know you are watching tonight, so get out here right now.
Whenever she cuts a promo, CE Blows comes out. Oh no, another Mercedes promo. She has a mic. I'm like, Lord help me, no. She says Chris Statlander couldn't beat her. You know, she cheated to beat Chris Statlander. So Jay has no hope of winning. Well, she ain't wrong. She buries Anna Jay, just like Mariah May did, and tells her to accomplish something first before stepping to her.
And I think maybe you need to come back in 10 years when you actually done something in this business, kiddo.
Anna slaps Mercedes. Mercedes run away. I'm like, why is she running away from Anna Jay? Why is she running away? You are a champion. Mercedes should not be a chicken shit heel. She should be a fucking ghetto, ratchet, badass boss that stands on business and doesn't play no shit from none of these bitches on the goddamn roster. She takes no shit from these porcelain hussies. That's what she should be doing, but nope, she's a pussy. I'm like, she should destroy Jay to garner some sympathy for Anna Jay. I don't know why they had Anna Jay get the best of Mercedes. I would have had Mercedes savage Anna Jay and get the better of her so we can feel bad for her. Match is set in 2 weeks for the Holiday Bash Show. Who gives a shit? May Renee segment. Mariah May. Oh, God. I mean, you see what I mean? You see, Shelton versus Fletcher was fantastic, and the show just takes a fucking nosedive in terms of quality. May disrespects Renee and tells her that she has no friends because she's asking her about her and Mina.
Your issues. I mean, do you have any friends, or you just sit here and try and poke holes at people who have actually accomplished things?
I'm not doing this.
I'm like, why is she asking Renee, why is your husband being a lunatic that is crippling the ratings? I don't know why she didn't ask that. That would be the great zinger. She says as long as she's champ, she can do whatever she wants. And she says shaking tits can only get you so far, even though that's why you're still relevant. Talking about shaking titties. What the fuck is you showing at? Like, what are you showing, Mariah May? That like you were showing straight, pure, big tittage right now. I'm not complaining, because Mariah May looks fantabulous. She can show as much titties as she wants. What the hell is going on my goddamn screen recorder thing? Y'all see that? Y'all see how it's flashing? Listen, we just got to get through the review, bro. I don't feel like fixing that shit. We're going to get through the review, and I'm going to fix it later, okay? She then says, what the fuck did she say? This British bitch loses her mind. She says, women's wrestling is dead. And she says the women's division in this company is shit. She is shooting hard.
Their women's division. This entire women's division is utter.
She's right, though. The women's division is garbage. Mina pops up with the regular champagne bottle. Instead of bashing Mariah across the head with it like Mariah did to her, she instead gives it to May and tells May to smash it across her face.
Do it to my face.
What?
Like, she pretty much tells her to, hey, do that shit to me now. And May doesn't. And she says a stupid line and leaves. What the fuck was the segment?
Make me walk.
Why wouldn't Mina bash her across the fucking skull with the damn bottle? That's what Mariah did to her. Like if someone bashes you across the fucking head with the fucking wine bottle, would you go up to them, give them the wine bottle and say, hey, do that to my face now. Do it to me now. What, nigga? Hell no. Bink. Get your ass the fuck up out of here. Fuck this segment. Main event. Brody versus Claudio. I'm going to breeze through this because I guess my footage is corrupted. Get Up Productions. I was praying for this match to be good. It was decent. Fletcher versus O'Cody will be on Collision. I'm guessing O'Cody will be outshined by someone yet again in the ring because he sucks. Fletcher is better in the ring than Okada. He's a better heel than Okada. I don't give a fuck. Each contestant in the Continental Classic should have had vignettes before their matches, laying out why they want to win the Classic and why they want the title. Just something to add to this boring-ass tournament because this isn't interesting at all. The Continental Classic isn't interesting, Tony. They announced Garcia versus the Beast Mortos on Rampage. Oh, man, I can't wait. Holy shit, can't wait to now watch that. They have O'Cody versus Briscoe on Rampage. Oh, wow. And they have Ricochet, Mr. AEW wouldn't exist without me. God, I can't wait to talk about that stupid shit. Versus Corporate Commander. Claudio kicks out of a pile driver. That move should be fucking devastating, but it's a joke. Claudio kind of got his ass beat for most of the match. It's nice to see him actually struggle against someone that's when he's personally at his best, in my opinion. Claudio rakes Brody's eyes and then low blows him while distracting the ref, even though the ref should have caught it. These refs suck, okay? This low blow ref distraction shit should not be in the Classic. Winning clean should be the only way to go, and low blows should only lead to a major penalty, even if the ref doesn't catch it. Like, I want to see next week on Dynamite that Claudio Castagnoli got his points stripped away and Brody King got his points instead due to him cheating in the Continental Classic. Will that happen? No. Claudio wins. Right winner, bad finish. Claudio should have fucking won anyway. He should have won clean. Then it's Claudio versus Ospreay for next week. I actually have something to look forward to next week. This show sucked. I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10. Shelton versus Fletcher was fantastic. Brody versus Claudio was a good match. But everything in between was like bread, and it was like pure mounds of shit. Swerve versus fucking Cancer was the only good thing I liked. Fuck Max Caster. I'm going to get the hell up out of here. Link in the description along with my main channel, anime channel, all that. Go follow it. Sub to all of my channels. We're 100,000 subscribers. I'm getting the hell up out of here. Fuck Dynamite. Fuck this show. I got another video to record for y'all. Time to talk about the ratings. And because I can, I'm about to play my main channel outro. Hit it.